All right, coming up in just one moment, we've got something for after the wedding. Once all the guests are home, you're done with your honeymoon, what do you do with your wedding gown? We're going to show you how you can preserve those memories for maybe the next generation to use. That's coming up.
Always there.
There's Deborah looking gorgeous. Remember, hair extensions were put in her hair yesterday. We're going to be looking more at that in the final product coming up in just one moment. First, though, we're going to talk about what to do after the wedding is over. You've got to preserve that all-important wedding dress, and we're going to learn about how you do that from Charlene Thumb, and she's from 5-Star Wedding Gown Specialists. Welcome to San Antonio Living.
Thank you, Leslie.
You brought something that really shows what happens if you skip this step.
We brought all kinds of them. Let me show you what we have.
Because when you look at this gown, you can see part of it is yellowed and part of it looks like it's brand new.
Right. This is what we call our half and half dress. We literally took the dress apart, restored this part here, and did not restore, obviously, this one. You can tell the difference.
Most definitely.
This is from 1960 is what this dress is from.
See, on the right-hand side, it looks like, it could be maybe 2 years old or brand new. So, and it's from the 60s.
Yes.
And we have Marissa over here who right now is preserving a wedding gown. What happens when you bring your gown in after the reception's over?
After reception's over, we take the gown in, we go ahead and we completely inspect the gown. Because such as like this gown right here, it has wine all over right down the front of it. So we want to make sure we know about every single spot that's on the gown. We check the beads, we check everything. And then from that, we go ahead and we thoroughly clean the gown. Well, you have to do an anti-sugar process to it because a lot of companies don't understand that that's what you have to do. That's how you get the yellowing over the years.
So you can actually get this out of the wedding gown.
We'll get this out. Yes, this is silk. And a guest came up to give her a hug and they spilt the wine all the way down the front. But
it's going to be okay in a little while.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
So after we completely and thoroughly go ahead and clean the gown, we have the bride come on in. She literally inspects the gown with us so she knows that it's perfect. Then we take the gown, and this is going to be a very quick preservation. We take the gown and we put it in a 100% acid-free archive box, and it has to be that. And then we go ahead and use 100% acid-free tissue paper. In every fold that we do, we have to do that because over the years, you want to not have the creases happen on the gown. So she's going to go through and she's going to do that. Then she's going to go ahead. We don't seal the gown. We do it the same way we do museum care, which is the same concept as what the museums do to their gowns, because fabric has to breathe. So that's what she's doing at this point in time. And when she gets finished with that, it will actually look like this gown right here.
And we want to show what it looks like once it's fully preserved. And there's a difference between preserving a dress and restoring, right?
Yes, a restoration, which is older, it's an antique or it's a vintage gown. And what those are is, those are the older ones. We go ahead, it's a completely different process. I've been doing it for 28 years, and over the years, we do what we call, I have what we call my recipes. And like this gown right here, this is actually from 1910. It's beautiful, all handmade lace and the buttons. Look how intricate detail.
And it was all restored.
It was
and
all
looks
restored.
Like brand new. It's
brand new.
Amazing. Okay, this is something you should not skip if you're a bride. Make sure that your gown is properly preserved so you don't have to come back and restore it later, although it's amazing what you can do. Thank you so much for showing us, and Marissa as well. I want to let you know how you can get more information about having your wedding gown preserved or restored. 5-Star Wedding Gown Specialists is who we've been talking to today. They're on Huebner Road. You can get more information at 5starweddinggown.com or call this number, 699-0799. And we'll be right back. Keep it right here.